Hello Gales fans, and welcome to the Gales Weekly Highlight Show brought to you by Queens TV. I'm Kyle Compo. The number 4 ranked women's rugby team ran over Western on Saturday, beating the Mustangs by a 50-19 final under the lights at Nixon Field. Jillian Pegg scored 3 tries for Queens in the win. In men's rugby action, the Gales hosted Guelph, downing the Griffins by a final of 33-17. Queens trailed at halftime but shut out Guelph in the second half to complete the comeback, and 5 different Gales scored tries in the victory. The men's and women's soccer team played Carleton on the road in a midweek tilt on Wednesday night before traveling to play the Laurentian Voyageurs on Saturday and the Nipissing Lakers on Sunday. The men took a 2-0 win from Carleton and the women tied 1-1. Both teams took shutout wins against Laurentian, with DeBoer scoring both goals in the women's 2-0 win, while Jacob Schroeder also netted a pair of goals in the men's game in a 4-0 victory. Sunday against Nipissing, the women earned a 3-1 win, while the men tied 1-1. After capturing the overall title at the head of the Rideau last weekend, the men's and women's rowing teams had a strong performance at the head of the Trent in Peterborough on Saturday, picking up 4 silver medals and 5 bronze medals. And the men's and women's cross-country teams were at the Paul Short Run hosted by Lehigh University, where Jeff Archer took first place in the men's brown race and Claire Sumner finished 13th in the women's gold race. The men's team finished 8th overall, and the women finished in 30th. Moving on to preseason action, the men's and women's basketball teams hosted the Tyndall Invitational Tournament over the weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Athletics and Recreation Center. The women finished a perfect 3-0, while the men went 2-1. Both Queens teams were crowned tournament champions. The men's hockey team lost both of their exhibition games against Colgate University and Clarkson University in New York State over the weekend. And in women's hockey action, the Gales beat Brock by a 5-1 final in Peterborough. Both sides begin the OUA regular season this weekend at the Kingston Memorial Center. Join us for the Gales Game of the Week, as the football team, coming off a bye week this past weekend, they return home to Richardson Stadium as the Gales host the Toronto Varsity Blues at 1 p.m. on Saturday in the Gales Game of the Week. For GoGalesGo.com and Queens TV, I'm Kyle Compo.